Hi everyone, Daniel Brigham here. Many of us don't have formal education in project management, but we're often called to drive projects forward. So in this short post, I thought I'd highlight 5 techniques regarding project management that have certainly helped me. So the first one is, so obvious it may seem facile, but that's to create realistic agendas, meeting agendas that is, and send them out well beforehand. When you do that, you give the impression to all your key stakeholders that you are the thoughtful, organized person that of course you are. And it takes real time to create a tight agenda, much like it takes, as you're thinking through content. And so I know for me, this is just a heads up that it does take a lot of time. It might take me like 30 minutes to create a tight agenda for an hour meeting. And I've placed a sample of one of my agendas in the comments below. A second tip is in meetings, take detailed notes. I know even if I'm running a meeting, I need to take notes. And there are basically 2 things I clue in on as I'm taking notes for the meeting. The first one is, of course, the deliverables. Who's going to do what and when to move this project forward. So that's kind of first and foremost. Another big thing I'm taking notes on, because of course you can't take notes on everything, are those decisions we're making, especially those decisions we're making that might affect things down the road. So important to take detailed notes or have someone take detailed notes in your meeting. And the third one, even if you don't get to everything in your meeting, you created that agenda and you've gotten through 3/4 of it, take the last 5 minutes and just clarify the deliverables that you have set. And you're going to need those 5 minutes to get everyone to remember and to agree upon what they already agreed upon and to figure out when they can realistically deliver it. I think that's important to ask them, hey, you agreed on this. When can you realistically deliver on that? Fourth one is to place those deliverables that you've captured in a digital space that everyone has access to. The deliverables are super important and they kind of grow. You're documenting, okay, what's been done, what needs to be done, those things that haven't been done, how does that affect things down the road? So super important, I think, to have a digital space that people can access and you can document the deliverables. And the last one has to do with, checking in with the people that are creating their deliverables, but be cool about it, right? No one needs another mom in their life. No one needs another taskmaster, right? We already have too many of those. So instead of saying something like, hey, Daniel, I noticed you had a storyboard due yesterday. Where is it? It's, checking in with them, being cool about it and say, hey, Daniel, how your deliverables are going? Because Daniel knows that he has a deliverable, right? He agreed that he would do it. So he's very aware of that. So, basically people will create better work for you, will create more work for you if you're cool about it. So those are my 5 tips for project management. If you have one of your own, please leave it in the comment box. Thanks so much.